welcome back to my channel. So, let me roll this window up. So today I have for you a video. This is basically going to be a haul. So these are the items that I've picked up over the past month. I've just sort of put them in a little pile, and these are the items that I want to share with you that I've purchased over the past 4 weeks or so. I have been using some of these products. Some I literally just picked up before this video, but some of them I've had some time to sort of work with them and play with them. So if I have formulated an opinion on any of these items, I will let you know as we go along. But I will be doing a follow-up haul to this, so just stay tuned. I'll have that up within the next week or so, and I'll let you know in depth about all of these products, how I feel about them, and whether or not I think they're worth your time and or money. So without further ado, we're gonna dive right in. If this video is something that you're interested in, and if you'd like to see more from my channel, please like and subscribe. Ring the notification bell and you'll be notified anytime I upload going forward. And yeah, so let's dive right into it. So I'm just gonna be pulling in any particular order, or in no particular order, just because what fun is that, right? So the first thing that I picked up here recently is this guy here from Tarte. So this is really cool, pretty affordable. This is like $18, and I don't have a whole lot in it as of right now. I only have these 3 shades, but I had these 3 little loose shadows lying around, and I'm like, what am I gonna put those shadows in? I found that I wasn't using them because I didn't want to have to open the little cardboard thing every time I wanted to use. So I went ahead and picked this guy up from Tarte, and as you can see, they are just it's just a magnetic sort of Z palette. It's like Tarte's form of a Z palette, and this one here is ColourPop, I believe, in the shade Too Much, and they just sort of pop right in there and you can move them around, and so I really love this. It's also got a super cute cheetah print. It's like a hard plastic, so really good for travel, and then of course it has this big mirror. So yeah, I think I paid like 17 bucks for this from Tarte, so went ahead and picked that up. I would highly recommend if you're looking for a magnetic palette. It's a really nice palette. I picked up these 3 palettes from Wet n Wild, their new launch of their new formula, and the new Comfort Zone, the one that looks like the Modern Renaissance dupe, and then the I'm Not a Basic Peach. So I've worked with these quite a bit, and I do really love these. I think that the mattes are way better than the shimmers, but for $4.99, I mean, you can't beat it. I would honestly just buy these for the mattes because the mattes are incredibly pigmented and very good quality. They also blend really nicely, and I just think they're absolutely adorable from Wet n Wild. So went ahead and picked those up. I do have a palette here. This is the Morphe 3502. So this came into store, and I had to pick it up, and these are the colors in this palette. I'll kind of get rid of that because that's annoying. But these are the colors. Pardon my nail, you guys. I lost one. So anyway, yeah, beautiful palette. Love the shade range in this palette. However, something I have noticed with the Morphe 35 palette, or 35 pan palettes I should say, is I find the shimmers to be better than the mattes, in my opinion. I don't look to my Morphe 350s for the mattes. While they're okay, they're not my favorite. I find them a little difficult to blend. For whatever reason, they just don't blend as nicely as I'd like. But I will tell you that these shimmer shades, you guys, and you get how many? You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get around 9 or 10 shimmer shades, but these are ultra creamy. They almost feel wet to the touch. I'll swatch one out for you. So that's that one there. But they go on so beautifully, and that's obviously without wetting a brush or anything like that. It's just like a one swipe swatch. So the pigment in the shimmers is definitely worth it, in my opinion. That is what I look for in my Morphe palettes. And then the last palette I have for you guys is the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne. It's what I have on my eyes. I did pair this with the Urban Decay 3502. I'm sorry, the Morphe 3502. And I thought it came out beautiful. Like, I love this look. I did use Tahine as well as that, you know, bright pop of orange. And then I have the green shade Lime Time on my lower lash line, and then this purple here, which is called Die, all over my lid. These shadows are so beautiful. If you like color, this Kaleidoscope palette is so beautiful. Like, let me just swatch the blue for you. Barely touching the pan. Look at that pigmentation. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, you guys. Even the purple in here is really beautiful. And if you know anything about shadows, you know that purple is a hard shadow to formulate, but this palette with Kristen Leanne is absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad I picked it up. I have no regrets. I've been playing with it. I've been enjoying it. So those are the palettes that I have recently picked up. All right, moving into foundation. So I have this one here from Physicians Formula. Went ahead and picked this one up. This is in the shade LW2. That's all it says, LW2. And yeah, I got this on, or I have this on today. I paired it with another foundation, but this is really pretty. I love the applicator. I'm all about this like large doe foot applicator. I think it's just super easy to work with, but really been enjoying this from Physicians Formula. I've used it a couple times. I don't have like my full opinion on it yet, but so far so good. I picked up this one here from Burt's Bees. This is the Goodness Glows foundation from Burt's Bees. I'm in the shade 1015 Buff. This is an ultra dewy foundation. I do like it. I've used it a couple times. I know that it has a very weird scent to this foundation. It's kind of like off-putting, but it doesn't linger. It doesn't stay around. But yeah, if you're looking for a great cruelty-free drugstore foundation, this one here is absolutely incredible. So really liking that. I did pick up the Maybelline 24-Hour Super Stay. This is a full coverage foundation that Maybelline just put out. I think this was around $9. I've only used it once, and when I used it, I paired it with this Physicians Formula one, and it lasted all day, and it was really nice, but I can't really say whether or not this is good or bad yet. I just haven't had time to really work with it, and I'm in the shade Natural Ivory on that one. I've also picked up the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I mean, I've heard millions of people talk about this. Millions of people love this foundation, but I myself had not tried it. I used to be super duper oily, and here recently I've sort of changed. I'm more combo than I am all around oily. So I went ahead and finally picked this up. I'm in the shade 202 Creamy Natural, and so far so good. Again, I haven't really used it a whole lot to formulate an opinion just yet, but when I did use it, I did like it. So there's that. I also picked up these two Cushion foundations. So Cushion foundations are brand new to me. I know they've been out for a while. Well, one of them has that I have, and the other one just came out. But again, with the oily skin, I was always afraid of Cushion foundations, but I gotta tell you, this Wet n Wild Cushion foundation, I picked up the shade Nude Beige. It's a perfect shade match for me. I love this, you guys. I think this is such a beautiful foundation. I wore this 3 days straight, and it sort of pained me to use a different foundation, but I think for $8, I think you get more than what you pay for. I just think this is absolutely stunning, personally, in my opinion. And then I also picked up the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion, which I did only use this one time, so stay tuned for further info. I picked up the shade N2 in this one here. I don't see like an actual name. Oh, Classic Ivory. So N2 Classic Ivory, very similar to the Wet n Wild one in my opinion, but this is like double the cost. So as of right now, my thoughts are just get the Wet n Wild one. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. So next up, I have a primer that I actually, where did I put that? Right here. I got this in gratis. This is the Smashbox Radiance Primer. So I've only used this a couple times. I thought it was nice in terms of like giving you that sort of luminosity to the face, to the skin, but I didn't find this to be overtly hydrating. So it's one of those primers, in my opinion, that's going to give you the appearance of a dewy finish, but it's not going to necessarily give you any extra hydration. I'll keep you posted. I gotta play with this some more. Most of these things I'm gonna have to play with a little bit more to give you like a solid opinion, but yeah, I just thought it would be nice to share a haul with you. So I picked up the Bye Bye Pores pressed version of the translucent pressed powder. Love this. This is one I've formulated a confident opinion on, and I am obsessed with this powder. This is something that has quickly become like holy grail status. I use this just about every day, and how I use it is I basically just take this little sponge here, pat it in the powder, and then I press it like in a rolling motion into my pores, and this significantly decreases the size or the appearance of my pores. I absolutely love this. Can't get enough. All right, so then I've been really into cream contouring lately, and so I picked up this guy here from e.l.f. This was recommended by Nicole Renee Cutler, one of the channels that I mentioned in my last video. You'll have to check that out if you haven't yet, but this is the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. You get this beautiful mirror here in these 4 shades. I like this, you guys. I will not say that I prefer this over my Anastasia cream contour kit, but I think for a drugstore option, this is nice. The only thing that keeps me from loving this over the Anastasia one is I find these are a little bit drier than the Anastasia one. I just feel like the Anastasia one is a little bit easier to blend out, but this is easy to work with. I used it today. I've had no problems, so really enjoy that. Next up, these people pull up next to me, they probably think I'm totally crazy, but that's fine. So the next thing I picked up is this Rimmel Stay Matte. You guys, the Stay Matte powder, they've launched in a loose form. I saw this and I was like, what? Because I used to be absolutely obsessed with the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. I still love that powder and I still have it in my collection. But when I saw a loose, I just prefer loose powders, and when I saw they came out with it in a loose powder, I just was like, I have to have it. So I went ahead and picked it up. I found it at Walmart, very affordable, as Rimmel usually is, but I haven't worked with it enough to know whether or not I love it or not. So stay tuned for that one. I just thought that was super exciting, and I haven't seen anybody talk about it yet, so. The next thing I got in gratis is this Anastasia Blush Trio in Pink Passion. This I have used enough to formulate an opinion, and this is such a beautiful blush formula, you guys. Absolutely stunning. These colors are beautiful. I live for this like mauve on the end, but these are ultra pigmented, really, really beautiful. They blend out so easily on the skin, and I just can't get over the amount of pigmentation that these blushes have. So you're either gonna love it or hate it based off of that, but look at that pigment. I mean, they are just so soft and creamy to the touch. I love the packaging. I think it's luxe and beautiful. I love having this in my makeup bag. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I was really impressed by this. So really thankful to have gotten that in gratis. So if you've been thinking about it, I would say definitely check these out. This one, like I said, is in Pink Passion, but I really want to pick up the peach one. They have like a peach one as well. I'd like to pick that up, but look at that. So really happy with that. I did pick this up yesterday, but Laura Geller, if you've watched me at all, you know that I love Laura Geller. I absolutely adore her formula, her products, everything about Laura Geller. So she has a Baked, Balance, and Brighten foundation, a powder foundation. Well, what she did is she came out, and I have that and I love it, but this is the Baked, Balance, and Glow Illuminating Foundation. I picked up the shade Fair, but you guys, this powder is so beautiful. It looks like nothing on your hand, but, and I don't know if this is gonna come out at all, but it has this beautiful sort of sheen to it. Like I said, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but what I like about this is not a heavy powder to begin with, but then you get that little bit of a sheen to it, and it just makes your skin look so healthy and luminous. I think this would be beautiful. I do have it on today, and I wore Estee Lauder Double Wear paired with this this guy from Physicians Formula, this one here, the Healthy, what is this? The Healthy Foundation. And then I topped it with this powder, and my skin looked so beautiful. beautiful this morning. Of course, I've had my makeup on for about 6 hours at this point, but I love this. Like I said, I've only used it once, but I've swatched this in store since it came out, and I just knew I had to have it. So if you are looking for a great illuminating sort of powder, I would say check this one out. It was $33, but totally worth the money. Her products last forever because they are a baked formula, so that's also nice. I did pick up the infamous Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter, and I've used this nonstop since I got it. One thing I noticed with Ofra highlights, look at that, like to the moon highlight. Look at that. Holy mackerel. It is so beautiful, and I love this shade because it's a gold, but it's not too dark for me. A lot of times golds are too dark for me, but this one's not. The one thing I've noticed about Ofra highlights is they're very powdery and they have a lot of kickback. So you have to go in with a light hand, kick off the excess with your, or tap off the excess with your brush. But these are so beautiful. They're pricey, but I think they're worth it, and I really want to try out another shade. So really pleased with that. I have one more foundation. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I have the illumination version, and I do like it. It does have some sparkle about it, so I thought I would pick this one up and sort of mix it with the illumination and see what I come up with. But I love the CC Cream. I think it's a beautiful product from IT Cosmetics. I especially love it in the summertime when I need just a little bit of coverage and I'm not looking for something full on because it's so hot down here. SPF of 50, gotta love that. So love that guy. This is another one I got in gratis. So this is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. Now, I was gonna buy this and I got it in gratis, so thankful for that. But this is not what I expected it was gonna be, you guys. I don't know if I'm using it wrong. Let me know down below if you know a different way to use this, but it's very runny. Like, this is super duper ultra runny, you guys. Like water. Like, look at it just like run down my hand. I just don't know how I feel about this yet. I need to work with it a little bit more. I've shaken it, like I shook it, thinking that maybe you have to shake it really well before you go in with it. It does sort of settle down, and it does feel super satiny soft to the touch. I don't know. It sort of pilled up on me the couple times I tried it. Maybe I just need to work with it a little bit more. I'm not sure. I'll keep you posted in the haul update. I'll probably give that like a couple weeks and then go up and use all of these products and just really tell you how I feel about them. So give me time on that one. I guess it's just not what I expected it was going to be. So then I have a few brushes I want to mention. So I went ahead and picked up, these are backups of my Morphe M433 and my Morphe M441. I went ahead and picked up backups of these because I did really like these blushes for blending. Did I say blushes or brushes? I meant brushes. But anyway, the only downfall to these, now it wasn't such a huge downfall that I, didn't repurchase because obviously I wanted a backup. But I will say that these are a little scratchy, number one, and also they sort of like, they don't maintain this sort of slim shape. Like, that's what I liked about it. After you wash and dry them, they sort of fluff out, and I mean, I suppose that makes it great for blending, but I kind of liked the precision, especially of the M443 or M433. So anyways, they're affordable. They're good brushes for blending. I mean, obviously I repurchased them. I guess that's just my only qualm. The next one I wanted to mention is this Sonia Kashuk pencil brush. Powder brush, and the Sonia Kashuk pencil brush. So Sonia Kashuk is, in my knowledge, she's discontinuing her makeup line, and she's only going to be carrying like her cosmetic cases and travel cases. That's what I heard. So all of her products at TJ Maxx, at Target, are discounted pretty significantly, her entire line. So I took advantage. I went ahead and picked up 2 more of her brushes. I have some of her other brushes in my collection, and I got them in a kit and I use them quite frequently. The only qualm I have with her brushes is they do shed a little bit, but I've been using my pencil brush and I love this for like detailed crease work or the lower lash line. I've been loving these. I used this today with that Laura Geller powder and I thought it did a great job. So really, really happy about those. And then I picked up an IT Cosmetics brush. This is the Blurring Foundation number 101. Really excited to use this. Actually, right now, there is a promotion going on. So if you purchase the CC cream, you get this brush for free, and I took advantage of that. So I am gonna go ahead and check this out tomorrow. I didn't wanna get it all dirty before this video, so I will keep you posted on how this works, but I'm really excited. I've always wanted an IT Cosmetics brush, but they're just so pricey. I never bit the bullet, but yeah, excited to be able to have one of those. I did pick up another one of the NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liners. So they look like this. These are pretty similar to like the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liners, but they're like $3 or $4. I have two other shades of this, a purple one and a gold one, and I love them. The only downfall is they do sting a little bit upon first application, but it doesn't last very long. It goes away and then you're good to go. So that being said, I couldn't wait to have this shade here. It sort of reminds me of Distortion from Urban Decay. These aren't as full of glitter as the Urban ones are, but I mean, if you don't want to spend that kind of money on a glitter liner, I don't even know if you're gonna see it, but there it is. It's just like a holographic thing. If you don't want to spend 21 bucks on a liner, a liquid liner, I think these are a great option. I love the purple one, like I said, and the gold one, and I think they're great little dupes for those higher end options. And then the last things I have are lips and one hairspray. So I did get this in gratis as well. This is the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play. I love the size of this. I didn't know until my hair got longer here recently that like having a hairspray in your bag is key. So this has been great. I love this little high pony I've been doing lately just to get it out of my face. And this really does hold my hair in place, but it doesn't make it like crunchy. That's something I don't love about a hairspray, is that crunchy feeling. And I find that this just holds things back, but it doesn't necessarily make things like crunchy. So I've been enjoying that. And then I have two e.l.f. lippies here. So these are new to e.l.f. This is the Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Champagne Glam, and this is their matte liquid lipstick in Praline. I have Praline on my lips right now. I love this shade. This is an everyday wearable shade, and I think this is so flattering. I love this formula, you guys. It's drying. I'm not gonna lie, it's drying. It is more drying than some other liquid lipsticks. However, this is $5 and this thing lasts on my lips for hours. I can't get over it. So I am looking forward to getting the other couple shades that they have in this, and you can find it at Target. Really been loving that. And then the Lip Plumping Gloss I've used a few times. I basically will top whatever lip color I have with this guy here. I love this shade. It's absolutely beautiful. I just feel like it makes any lip color amplified, and it's almost like a metallic without being a metallic. So really been enjoying this as well. They don't plump my lips though, and they don't have that tingly feeling like my Buxom glosses do. I'm okay with that. I just thought I would let you know. And then I picked up this trio of the Anastasia liquid lipsticks, and this is what they look like. I have the shades Hudson, which is my favorite. Absolutely love this shade. I have Dazed, and then I have Bittersweet. Bittersweet I put on, and it doesn't look that dark, but it is really dark. So I don't know how much use I'll get out of this one, but these two are really beautiful shades, and I like mixing them. A lot of people think that the Anastasia lip formula is super duper drying. I concur. I feel it is a very drying formula, but that doesn't necessarily bother me. Liquid lipsticks, I guess when I use a liquid lipstick, I just know it's going to be drying, so I kind of plan for that. I like them. So I'm happy to have them. I will get use out of them in my collection. So yeah, so far so good. And I had one other product where did it go? Actually, 2 other products. So this here is also from Physicians Formula. This is a new release. It's their Brow Last Long Wearing Brow Gel, you guys. I love the Wonder Brow because of its longevity, like especially in the summertime, but I hate the $22 price tag that comes with it. This is an exact dupe of the Wonder Brow. I am obsessed with this. I don't particularly like the applicator that it comes with, this weird, but it's exactly like how the Wonder Brow comes. Formula wise, this locks and stays in place. Like, this will not budge. I actually have a hard time getting it off at night. So I've really been enjoying this. I have the shade Light Brown on today. The only thing is I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get to the spoolie. So if you have this product, you've tried it out, let me know. It's like just in there. I can't get it out. I don't know. Oh, okay. Ta-da! Figured it out. Ta-da! All right, so little spoolie, and then you just push the cap on. It was just stuck on there, I guess, and then you twist to get the product out. I love this. I think I paid like $7 or $8. This will be a repurchase for me time and time again. Super excited to have this because I just refuse to pay for the Wonder Brow anymore. $22 for me is just a little too steep. Also, it doesn't last very long. I mean, in terms of how long it actually, the product physically lasts, it just doesn't last very long at all. So that's kind of a bummer. I'm like rummaging around because I had one last product I wanted to show you guys, but I cannot find it. Maybe I forgot to pack it. But anyways, it is a lash glue. It is the Kiss lash glue, the one that's got the wand. I am obsessed with it. I've been using Duo lash glue for a very long time. And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to try this out. I've heard Juicy Jazz talk about it several times. She's another YouTuber I mentioned in that video. She loves it, so I figured I'll go ahead and check it out. And I'm obsessed with it. Number one, it takes half the time to dry down. Like the Duo glue takes forever to dry down enough to where you can actually apply it. This takes half the time. And it's super duper adhesive. Is that the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't have to worry about any flip ups or anything. Like, I pop them on and they're good to go. It's just such a good glue. And so I've really been enjoying it. And if I could just find it, I would totally show you guys. But I thought I packed it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Strip. This is it. The Strip Lash. Oh, come on, light. Come through. Okay. Strip Lash Adhesive. Lash Couture. And this is from Kiss. So that's what it looks like. This is what I've been using lately, and I've been absolutely loving this. These press-ons, aside from this one that popped off today, these have been on for 8 days now, I think, and the rest of them are like, there's no sign of them coming off. So I wanted to mention that as well. They're Kiss press-on nails, and then the Kiss Maximum Strength nail glue. So that is what I've been using on my nails. I had one nail pop off today, but I wanted to mention it. Kiss has been really killing it with like their products for me. I've really been into it. And then this is like same concept, but for the lashes, it just doesn't go anywhere. So yeah. I hope this video was enjoyable for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm up to 13 subscribers and I couldn't be more excited about that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bite to eat so I can go into work and finish out my day. But thank you so much for watching again. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in when you tune in. And if you want like daily updates, I do get on Snapchat every single day and my name is ShaniB7. I'll have that down in the description box for you. So hopefully I'll see you over there. And anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.